What is going on, YouTube? Today is day 68, I'm pretty sure, of uploading every single day in 2026. So today was the first day of track. I am very excited. I have never done track before, and I honestly kind of regret that, but it is what it is. It's my senior year, and this is the only year I'm going to be doing track, basically. So and even just day one, I don't really know many people there, but that's fine. It's a lot of popular people, and I'm not really popular. Like, I'm honestly just some random dude. But I feel like if I was more social, like a couple years back, like if I like joined track and joined like basketball or something, like back in like 7th grade, I probably would be a lot more social than I am right now. But at the same time, my life would not be like it is right now, and I really don't know what my life would be like, but I definitely would be more social, because when I'm like around the right people, I can be social, but sometimes the people around me, I don't know, they just like, I like them and stuff, but dude, low-key, I feel like a bad friend for talking bad about my friends sometimes. I talk bad about my friends sometimes behind their backs, and I don't know. That's not what a friend should do. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. I probably shouldn't even said that, but you know what? I'm an honest dude. So yeah, sometimes just like I want to make more friends, and I think track is a great way to be able to do that, because I don't know, I think the beard really like commands respect from other people. Like, people think I'm like menacing or intimidating a little bit, at least. I don't know if they actually think that or what the hell they think, but I mean, I'm like the only guy, one of the only guys at our school who has a fucking full beard. So like, that's a student. So yeah, but some of the more popular guys, like also seniors, but they've been doing this shit since 7th grade. They're also play football or whatever, and I sat with them and stuff, and I don't know, they helped me out a little bit, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know, I just want to like I wish I could just like click my finger and just start being hype, and just like, you know, and technically I could. There's really nothing stopping me from doing that, and just like, you know, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just, like, I feel like I can do that. It's just scary, basically. And I am embarrassed that I would, instead of being like hype and like fun, I would be just annoying as fuck, you know? And like cringy, and not cringy in the sense where it's like kind of funny, but cringy in the sense where it's like, what the you know, like, he's just talking about these random memes and shit, and it's just like, he's annoying, you know, and he doesn't like understand the way we talk, and I just like talk in a different way, and whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't really know. Honestly, sometimes I'm fine with just being quiet, and you know, sometimes I'm fine with that. But anyways, yeah, track started. I also went to Capitol today. So I live in Minnesota, so I went to the Minnesota State Capitol. That was for my it was a field trip for my American government class. It was really fun. The building was absolutely magnificent, and I cannot believe it was made over 100 years ago, from 1896 to 1905. It took like 9 years to make that thing. It is beautiful, and it's honestly insane. Yeah, but today was pretty busy, so, because I didn't even go to school. I just had the field trip, and then I went straight to track practice, basically, and then I came home. I actually didn't have as much homework as I thought I was going to, because I'll have like a bunch of work time tomorrow and stuff, so I just had to watch my math notes, and that was literally it, so that's nice. But yeah, what I want to do for like the next couple months, or even like basically a year. What my plan moving forward here with my life is I want to become an iron worker. So originally it was a carpenter, and there's still merit in that and stuff, and I still like working with wood, and I don't even know what ironworking would entail, but it just, I don't know, it looks cooler than carpentry, and it's more dangerous. I know that, like, but I don't know, there's just like this badass factor, and like I feel like if I just started doing it and just kind of not forced myself to do it, but just like showed up every day for work and just had that passion and just like try to learn as much as I could, I feel like I would really enjoy it. Like, I mean, it would definitely be scary because of the heights and stuff, because you're erecting steel frames for large skyscrapers and shit, but like, dude, it's so cool, it's so tough, and it's a man's job. I mean, I don't really care if a woman does it, I'm not sexist, but it just is like one of those things that, like, whatever. I am not sexist by any means. Like, I could care less who does what job in any profession or whatever. So yeah, but my goal, or what my plan is on how to get into like an apprenticeship, is a little complicated. Well, it's not that complicated, but I want to work. So I'm working at a warehouse just every Sunday right now, but starting this summer, I will be working full time. It'll be Sundays, and then so it'll be basically Sunday through Thursday, and I'll have Friday and Saturday off. And Sundays won't be like full day, but it would be like 6 to 8 hours, which actually that is kind of still a lot, but compared to like 10 or 12 hours basically. So I mean, I think that's what it would be like, because Monday through Thursday would be more like I'd be working from basically noon to midnight, and actually even beyond that, more like, I mean, at least in the summer, because it's a busy season, because I work at like a beer company, and 4th of July and beer and partying and all that stuff. And basically it would be till like basically the entire summer is busy, or at least the first half of it, and I'd be working till probably 2 a.m., 3 a.m., maybe even 4 a.m. There's one time where I did work till like 4 a.m. Yeah, it sucked. I did not like that, and I was sick as well. It was like right before I got super sick, and I was like bedridden for like 3 days, and I fucking hated my life. But that's besides the point. I want to save up a bunch of money while working at this warehouse job full time, and maybe even get like another job. Like this is obviously not like set in stone, but Barnes and Noble, I don't know, I think going there every now and again would be fun, but I don't know about working. But I don't know, I just want to make a bunch of money to save up for a car, not a piece of junk, but at least something not too expensive, but something cheap enough to like actually be useful. And then also eventually save up, and so around 1 year from now, I want to start applying to these ironworking apprenticeships. And I know it's probably going to be hard to get into one, but it is possible. Like, you don't need to go to technical community college. You don't need to go to like college in general. You can just go into an apprenticeship and learn on the job, and I like that because I don't want to spend 10 fucking 20 grand, just waste all the money I just learned or just saved. I don't want to do that shit. So I am all for education, but I'm more for free education. So that's why I don't really believe in like shit like art school. I believe in art 100%. I think art is one of the most important things, but I don't believe in fucking, this stupid corporate America and this fucking billionaires and all that bullshit, capitalism. It's low-key annoying. But anyways, now I'm kind of ranting about a bunch of crap. So yeah, I think what I want to do basically is just save up a bunch of money. My guess it'll probably be 30. I have quite a bit of money actually right now. I have like a little over probably like $7,500 right now in a bank account, and then in a separate one which I can't actually access until I'm like 21. And I'm not going to go into how I have this one, but it's at least over 10,000, but it might be like 21,000, or it's either 12,000 or something like that, or like 15. I really don't remember. It could literally range from like 11,000 to 21,000. So it's not very helpful, because that's a pretty big range, but it's a lot of money. But I can't access that for a while. Anyway, so I want to save up a bunch of money, and I want to move to the cities, so Minneapolis, St. Paul, and I want to work there when I get, like, obviously when I'm applying to an ironworker apprenticeship, I would, start the job for a little bit at least, and I'd have to drive all the way to the cities and all the way back, which would suck, but I do that for a little bit, and then I would find like an apartment or whatever, most likely an apartment. Like, I don't know what else I would fucking find, and start renting there, and I'd be making money from the job, and pretty good money. So I'm assuming that I would have plenty of money to, sustain myself for at least a while, if not forever. Obviously not necessarily forever in the same apartment, but I think it would work out like that. And yeah, that's kind of my plan. It's pretty big, and then on the side, just kind of make sure I'm not just entering this like soulless work grind mode, try and still have fun, still do things, make new friends. I need to really do that, because, and how I probably will make new friends is probably not in high school, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna be, at random places, like the skating place that I go to is where I rollerblade. Probably try and make a friend there. There's this guy that I've seen a couple times there. He's really good. I still haven't talked to him because I'm scared as fuck, but I want to talk to him, see what his name is. I have literally no clue what his name is. Or like Barnes & Noble. Like, if I go to Barnes & Noble, maybe try and just make a new friend. Just either one of the workers or just a random person who's also buying books. I don't really care. And just have fun with other things, like eventually trying to publish my own books, and drawing more. I really do enjoy drawing. It's pretty fun. And playing the piano and whatever, all the 10 million other things that I can possibly do with my free time. So it's a pretty big plan, but yeah, that's kind of what I want to do as of right now, and I think I'm pretty set on that. It's a little scary, definitely is, especially since I'm going to be graduating, but I'm excited to graduate because, first off, this warehouse job, the hours that I'll be working is like late at night, and I love being up at this time. I love just like being in the darkness. I don't know why. It's so peaceful. It's so quiet. I don't have to worry about anyone but myself. Call me selfish. I don't really care. It's just so nice. It's like an introvert's dream, and I am an introvert, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, okay, I'm going to be done rambling because I don't know how much storage I have, and I don't want this video to be deleted. So this is it for day 68 of uploading every single day in 2026. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to follow your dreams. Bye.